Supergirl Season 3, Episode 18, titled Shelter from the Storm. And this episode is, like, when I saw the promo for this episode and the concept of this episode, all that kind of stuff, I was kind of looking forward to it. You know, you have Wayne, who is trying to find Ruby, because it's that one connection that Wayne has between Wayne and Sam, and when Ruby is gone, Sam is gone. And of course, Team Supergirl is trying their hardest to find Ruby before Wayne does. And I thought I would be really into it. You know, for me, I felt like this has a possibility of playing it as a horror film, as possibly as it can. You know, this powerful being trying to, you know, find someone and kill them, and you know, and you don't know how to stop them, and you know, the unstoppable force. I thought, oh, that could be quite interesting. I thought, oh, that could be awesome. But with it kind of goes meh, really. I mean, like, it just felt like, okay, well, we'll go to the mother's house. It's like, really, that's it? Fine. I mean, we have a good scene between Kara and John. I mean, that's good. I kind of enjoyed that. But that, and you found a little bit bits and pieces and stuff. But you know, the mother and the wife from the mother, and of course the ending, you kind of that, you just felt a little bit like, really, that's the best stuff you could come up with. And then you got the Morel storyline, and the Morel storyline is basically just him saying, you know, basically him leaving the Legion, which you knew it was going to happen, just because, you know, fans love Morel. Or most people, like, I'll say CW fans, like the relationship between Kara and Morel, so they probably want to keep that. But I do think Morel's going to go. Not maybe he goes back to the 31st century. Maybe he gets killed off. But I think we'll say goodbye to Morel at the end of the season, just because it felt like his story is done, and it's a good way to have Kara have some closure, knowing that he's safe, he's sound, he's somewhere. Because at the start of the season, you know, she felt that she killed Morel. You know, she doesn't know where he was and stuff like that, but in this case, she does know. So you got that. There's a really good scenes between Master Manhunter and his dad, and him dealing with the Alzheimer's and stuff in those lines. And it's one of the things about Supergirl is they love tapping into really mature subjects, you know, and that's, for me, what's good. You know, I think if I ask any person who's a big fan of sci-fi, that's kind of the thing, really. That's what makes sci-fi really great and wonderful and stuff in those lines. I mean, him thinking, like, you know, he's repeating himself, or he's forgetting things, that conversations they had, and it just felt really like you feel very sad for both of them, you know. Them, you know, and stuff in those lines. Lena in this, definitely at the end, I really enjoyed Lena. There's a slapping of Luthor. The Luthor has come out. Our Lena at the end of this episode, you know, because the entire time, you know, she's like, well, I got kryptonite, you know, and kryptonite is the thing that hurts Wayne. I know it hurts you, but we can do it for good and stuff on those lines. And then immediately she's like, don't trust your heroes. I mean, she's not all true justice as she appears. She's, you know, she asked Jimmy to hunt for kryptonite. Like, that's a lack of trust and stuff on this line. And you showed the Luthor coming out, and you're like, season 4... she's gonna be a big bad, or one of the big bags, because my guess they're probably like, well, can we have a Supergirl, you know, Luthor fight thing? It's like, yeah, probably you can. Doesn't end in 30 seconds. But one thing I will say this, and yes, the Superman, the Easter egg with the Superman movie, awesome, great. If you don't know what it is, treat yourself. This episode has so good potential. There's a lot of things I I enjoy and stuff, but all the other elements, like the key elements about Ruby, about Wayne trying to hunt down Ruby, just didn't really care about.